Toastmaster Oshane Panton. I believe Toastmaster Oshane Panton.
Jesus Christ is the greatest. Grace and faithful.
Everyone. What do you see here? Well, I see a beautiful young man. Well, depending on how you look at it. Once, when I looked in a mirror, I saw an ugly young man. One disfigured by shame, embarrassment, insecurity, and pain. Now, I can tell you many things, but in order to understand a great deal about who I am, I must tell you my beliefs. Broad skulls, very pronounced cheeks, tiny ears, wide jaws, short legs, and 70 to 120 pounds of lean, mean muscle. These are dogs generally classified as pit bulls. Go on, youth! Go on, go on! Go on, youth! Men shouted. One was right behind me and closing in fast. I was in a fix. I got away that day, but when I stopped to think about what happened, I realized that if I had taken my usual shortcut that day, I would have rode directly into the jaws of that silent killer. But when I stopped to think about what happened, I realized that it wasn't a normal day. There was something that was different. Just 2 minutes earlier, there was something of an undeniable urge that directed me, saying, stay on the main road. In Jamaica, there's a saying about shortcuts. Shortcuts draw blood. I'm really glad I gave in to that urge that day. Some call it luck, some call it God, but luck doesn't speak to you like that. So I believe it's God. So firstly, I believe in God. But I'm not alone. There was once a nurse, a firm believer in God. For 25 years, she worked at a hospital in a small town in northeast Jamaica. She has seen many children born and many children die. She has seen many come and many go. Every year was just about the same. Every year. One year she noticed that children came, but not all of them went. As she looked into the face of a 2-year-old, it seemed an undeniable urge came over her. She called the boys, struggling single mother, received permission, and asked if she could bring him home for Christmas because nobody came for him. That 2-year-old was me. And one Christmas became 2, 2 became 4, 4 became 8, 8 became 18. 2 years later, unfortunately, she died. But her 4 adult daughters took on the challenge, and now I know what it feels like to have tender, loving care thrust upon me. And now I'm an energetic, poetic, table tennis loving, motivational fanatic. Just look at me now. Looking in, looking out, looking even better.
Wow, nice.
If there was a quality that could make a dying nurse look at an abandoned boy, see his need and act on it, then I know that compassion is real. Then I know that selflessness is real. Then I know also that there are still people out there that are real. There are still fakers out there, but I don't let them hinder me. And so, secondly, I believe in people. Do you remember the people who built the pyramids of Egypt? Do you remember the people who ended the Second World War? Do you remember the people who founded this public speaking club? Great people, wouldn't you say? But what made them great? World-renowned motivational speaker Les Brown always says, you have greatness within you. Greatness, I believe, starts from the inside. From a thought, from a desire, from an undeniable urge. So I started thinking, if they could be great, so can I. I started working on myself, academic goals, social goals, spiritual, and with each success I saw it clearer and clearer until I saw the humongous success in front of me, just waiting on me to grab it. Because why? Thirdly, I believe in me.
Yes.
I believe in myself. Now, when I look in the mirror, I say, molded by hardship, rewarded by life, gets going when the going gets tough. There's been none like me before and there'll be none like me ever after. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, unique and God blessed with my lovingness, relentless, not stressed. I'm here to remind you that you are beautiful. Beautiful not because of your face, but beautiful because of an undeniable urge inside of you to be obedient to God. To show love to all, especially those who have been left behind, so to speak. And an undeniable urge to unleash the greatness within you. I am a motivational and keynote speaker, Oshane Panton. Thank you.
Amen. 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 Sila. Sila. Wow. Yeah, just some of the people who are not at that meeting this evening. I gotta come to Toastmasters meeting. You gotta hear the aspiring greatness. Wow. That's great. We're gonna see you on TV. Boy, it sounds so sweet. Yeah. Fellow Toastmasters and dance. Leaders are made right here.
Righteousness to lift up the nation.